Hi, my name is Christian Lee, here for Earworm Digital. I'm here with, would you guys like to introduce yourselves?
We're Wild Rivers. My name's Cal.
I'm Devin.
I'm Andy.
And we're Wild Rivers.
Yeah, that's great. And I know you guys are in the midst of tour right now, and how's it been so far?
It's been awesome. It has been crazy, a whirlwind, and more stimulus than we've had in years.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like. No, it is years since we've played shows. But yeah, we did Colorado, then over to the West Coast, and this is our last West Coast show tonight in San Diego.
Oh, wow, this is the last West Coast show, huh?
I think so.
That's great.
Phoenix doesn't count
Cool.
as a West Coast, right? We're
I
going.
mean, it's on the West, but it's not West Coast.
We're going inland.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And I know after you guys are done with your U.S. run, you guys are actually going to Europe as well, right?
Yeah, for the first time. We're pretty
First
excited.
time, huh?
Mhm.
Oh, that's exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And so, this ain't your first rodeo. You guys been on tour before. I just want to know, what do you guys do to prevent yourself from getting, burnt out or just have the tour feel like, it's dragging on?
We usually, this week has been bad for that. We haven't been sleeping very much, but we sleep a lot in the van. We usually go to Whole Foods and we just buy a bunch of healthy food and supplements and just take them all at once. And that usually works.
Okay.
And we're really on each other with staying hydrated. We got these tour water bottles and they're a liter or something. And we just keep challenging each other to chug them. And it's honestly very helpful because I feel like otherwise we would forget. It's been
That's true. Yeah.
keeping us alive.
It is good to stay hydrated on tour.
Mm-hmm. It's number one rule.
Mm-hmm. And then also, too, for food wise, because I know when you're on tour, you guys, every day you're basically somewhere new. So I would feel like it's a little bit harder to stay healthy. So what do you guys do? You guys just eat fast food, or you guys try to be more on the healthy side?
We
or
usually
what?
try and find something kind of healthy and light, and a lot of poke this week.
Poke is really good.
What do we have this morning?
Acai bowl.
Oh, acai bowls. Yeah. And we've been going to just Trader Joe's and stocking up on healthy snacks and doing our best.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. And then my next question for you guys too is, you guys dropped a few songs. I think Long Time, Weatherman, and Amsterdam. Did I get that right?
Yeah.
I think the favorite of the three, I mean, they're all good, but if I had to choose one, it would be Amsterdam. I think that's a banger of a track. And I just want to say, what was the writing process behind that one? Because any of you been to Amsterdam before? Or?
We actually haven't, which is funny that we have
you
a
guys will
song
be,
called
right?
Amsterdam. But we will be. Yeah, we'll be there in May, which is super exciting. I think that's one of the places I'm most looking forward to going. The story of that song, it's about, it was written after a conversation I had with my younger cousin, and she had been in a long distance relationship with a guy for 2 years, and they were finally gonna meet and start their lives together in Amsterdam. And then a week before they moved, he called her and dumped her over the phone. So that kind of is what inspired the song. But the funny part about it is that this happened about 3 years ago, and now they're back together living in Amsterdam, and I'm gonna have to see him at so many family gatherings, and it's gonna be super awkward having just that hanging over his head. I feel kind of bad about it now, but
Does he know? He knows. Right?
he knows, yeah.
It made for a great song, though.
we haven't talked about it, but he knows.
We'll have to-
Yeah.
Okay, and you guys have been doing this for, I think, over half a decade now, as together as a band.
That's crazy when you say half a decade.
Yeah, it
That's
has
crazy.
been.
But I want to know, growing up, though, what did you guys listen to?
I think a bit of everything. All of our parents are big music fans and brought us up on Paul Simon, James Taylor, Neil Young, Joni Mitchell, Beatles, all the classic things. So that's where our tastes converge, and I think we grew up listening to the same kind of music. And then all kinds of new stuff too. We all like all different kinds of music.
Yeah, same with me. Totally the same. I feel like we're all really lucky that our parents were just constantly kind of educating us on different styles of music when we were younger. It was just so ingrained in our daily lives at home, and I feel like they were all super supportive when we wanted to get into it as well, which has made a huge difference.
I feel like we all went through a different kind of music phase in our teen years. We all had kind of a different one. I think I was more on the hip hop side of things. What did you listen to in your teens?
A lot of British indie rock, and a lot of pop, Justin Bieber, hardcore pop. but kind of everything as well.
I can't even think of what else. And like rock music, like
Ska.
yeah,
Oh,
ska,
Sublime.
classic rock. Yeah, Chili Peppers, just that whole teenager stuff.
Okay, so I can tell you guys are very diverse with your music taste, but you guys do align too. But I actually have gifts for all of you guys, and it's like where the lines diverge.
Whoa.
And so here, I'll let you hold this for a little bit.
I
Okay,
love
peeves.
gifts. I'm scared too. So nice of you.
Hey, thanks for doing the interview. Let's start off with college, and I have Rem.
Oh my
Wow.
God, REM Monster. This just got reissued, 25th anniversary.
Wow.
We love REM. What's the frequency, Kenneth? Wow, this is sick. Hype. Thank you, man.
You like it, all right?
Appreciate it.
A little bit of oldie, but we're gonna go a little bit more to the modern time.
Cool.
For Devin. You have Lumineers.
Sick.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
A classic.
I love this record so much. Oh wow, there's like a cutout on the vinyl.
Oh, cool.
This is so nice of you.
You're welcome. Yeah,
Thank you so
there is a cutout too.
much.
And of course,
I love this.
last but not least, we have you. And this one actually is like a little bit more personal because it's Mac DeMarco, and you've actually met him before, right?
Wow. Wait, what? Is that a new record?
It's a new one, yeah. It's like the indie edition, so it's like a swirl.
Here comes the cowboy.
You're
Cool.
welcome.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Real quick though, because I've met Mac DeMarco too
Yeah.
before, and I'm like, how is your story?
My story is pretty funny. I was at the Juno Awards, which is like the Canadian Grammys kind of thing, and it was like a big stadium, and The Weeknd was performing at it, and there was a bunch of bands playing and stuff like that, and I went with my sister, and we had to leave early for some reason, and when we were leaving, I just saw Mac DeMarco and like the rest of his band eating at like a poutine shop, and I had brought like a CD in my pocket of some music I made. I used to just bring it everywhere in case I ran into somebody, and so I went up to Mac DeMarco and I was like, "Hey man, I'm like huge fan. Can I give me my music and get a picture with you?" And he was super nice, and as he was taking the picture, he was like, "You want some poutine?" And I was like, "Sure." And he was just feeding me poutine. It was great. A perfect Mac DeMarco experience.
Well, cool.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
It's awesome.
All right, and I have a question for you actually too. And earlier you said you like when you're growing up, you listened to like what hip hop and rap, all that.
Yeah.
So what can you tell me about Labstract?
Ooh, my guy.
Yes.
Labstract is a hip hop group. I started with two of my best friends, Blake and Luke, and yeah, we used to just make rap music in my parents' basement. And honestly, sometimes we still do it,
That's
like
awesome.
once a year probably. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's never dead. Labstract's alive. Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
How do you know that?
And here, you can pass them back to Khalid too. Okay,
Yo.
so what can you tell me? I think this is accurate. Like PCM Music.
That is my YouTube channel where I posted little songs that I wrote, and it actually stands for Psychedelic Camel Maneuver, which was my first band in high school. Very much Third Eye Blind inspired, some like Sublime, lots of ska just mixed in. And then I started doing more like folky stuff and some like acoustic covers on my YouTube channel that I've wiped from the internet. So that's very impressive.
I mean, well, you switching to folk line worked out for you right now.
Yeah, I
so-
guess so. It's been a slow transition from the ska.
Alright. And last but not least, Devin. And this one is a little more shum to dark. And I think this might be a first time all of you guys have seen this before.
I'm scared.
All right. And so, first things first, have you ever heard of a group called Live Dev Tags?
Live Dev Tags.
Mhm.
Holy shit. Holy shit. This is Okay, so this was my assignment for my music class. Oh, that's one of the first original songs that I've ever like wrote and is on the internet still. And
Sing us a little bit.
changing,
That's the song right there, yeah.
changing. Liv is Olivia, my friend. Tegs is Tegan, my friend, and I'm obviously Deb. And for our music class, it would have been like grade 8 or grade 7, we had to write, produce, release, and make a music video for a song, which is such a cool assignment.
It is cool.
But yeah, it's still on the internet, and I can't believe you found it. Yeah,
It's still there.
that's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I can send you guys a link later. Yeah. It's a good song. It's a good song. Okay, and so you guys known each other for a long time. You guys all went to university together, and you know, I don't want to ruffle any feathers, but since you guys, you know, are like such good friends and everything, do you guys have any pet peeves of each other?
Oh,
Oh yeah. Cal's been leaving his water bottle like in the van and just every day drinking all of my water. And we have so many water bottles. And, like at first, and I'm always down, but just carry your water bottle. You know?
It's made you matter every day.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah.
It's like a war of attrition.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Dev likes to leave, like, she eats like half of fruits and puts an open half fruit back in the fridge.
I didn't do that the other day.
She didn't do it
though.
that one time, but it is her signature. It's a calling card of
I didn't
sorts.
know that about myself. It's good to know.
Fruits are so small. I don't understand
Just
saving
sometimes,
them.
like a whole banana.
Whole banana's too much. Understandable.
That's funny. I don't know.
That's okay. You know, it's good to be the peacemaker. That's fine. You don't have to air out anything. It's okay. All right. So thanks for taking time to interview. It's been a lot of fun for me. Hope it's been fun for you guys too.
Super fun. Thank you.
And I have one last gift for you guys.
Wow.
But this one is more intangible.
Okay.
And they say, you know, one of the best things in life, like one of the greatest things in life is time. And so I'm going to step out of frame and you guys will have both mics and you guys can plug anything you want, say anything you want. The rest of the interview is yours.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Wow. I like him a lot.
Yeah. This was great.
This is
Thank you
awesome.
so much. We're Wild Rivers. We are on tour in America right now, hitting every major city for the next month. And then we're in Europe, May of next year. And in February, we have our second album coming out. It's called Sidelines. And we really love it. We just finished it and we're ready to share it with the world. At Wild Rivers Music on Instagram.
At Wild Rivers on Twitter.
If you Google Wild Rivers, we're all over the internet. On our website, we got all our socials,
Calma's
wildriversmusic.com.
an SEO guy, so they've been
We're
helping us out.
Top of the Google.
Thank you.
And anytime I'm feeling safe, you gotta run.